Hey friends, it's Jackie from So Bright Home. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn this 5-edge cedar board into a beautiful top for a side table that I'm refinishing. I say today, I mean this video will likely take me probably a few weeks, but I am going to condense it into a nice short little video.
This is what I started with. A friend gave it to me. It was a little bit wobbly and it needed a new top. I wanted to use barnwood for the top, so I got my dad to show me how to use the biscuit joiner so I could join pieces of barnwood together because my barnwood wasn't wide enough. So my dad showed me how to use it, but I also realized when we were at the cabin that my barnwood was different thicknesses. So I couldn't actually join it together and make a nice level top for the side table. I got a lesson on the biscuit joiner anyways, and I created a really awesome video that's been super popular on how to use a biscuit joiner. I'll link it in the description. Later in the summer, we were in Kitimat. There's lots of huge cedar trees there. So we ended up getting this live cedar board from a friend who has a little mill, and I brought it home in my rooftop toolie and my Highlander. But the story gets even crazier. On our way home from that trip, a bear ran into me, literally ran into me. It was so scary. I was in the Highlander with my kids. Luckily, we were fine. Everything was okay. The bear actually ran away. Not sure if it ended up surviving. Anyways, the story of this side table is just nuts. Let's get to working on it now.
Friend of a friend, I paid $100 Canadian. Let me know in the comments if this is a good price for your area or not. This side I'm gonna have out front, and then this side is gonna be the back, so I'm going to trim it up a little bit. The size I want is about 14 inches by 46 inches.
I was a little bit unsure on how to get started, but I knew I needed to make a straight edge, and then that way I could cut the ends at 90 degrees to that so everything would kind of line up. So I just kind of had to do a bit of a best guess here, and I used this long 1x4 and drew a straight line where it seemed like it would be a good place, and I based everything off of that.
Use the square, make a 90-degree line here. It's not on my pencil line, but don't worry about that because I just need it to be square. And then I can measure from that line. I think I did pretty good. That's a nice smooth cut. She's pretty good. So now I'm gonna measure 46 inches from this edge, and I'll make sure my line is square because I'm going off of this line here. Distance from here to here, the blade is 1.5 inches. So just measuring on here. Start on the tube. 5 inches. I think I did okay. Yes, the test is to measure from there to there and there to there. 46 1/4. Oh, please. 46 1/4. Okay. So now I'm at the point where I have a square edge here. I have a square edge there. This is the front, and I need to make the back square. So I want to cut it with my circular saw, and I want to clamp this down for a guide. From here to here is about 4 inches, and I want the total width to be 14 inches. So from this line, which is my square line, to wherever I need to be 10 inches. So my guide, so from here to here is 1.5 inches. Oh, that should be 1.5. 1.5. And then the width of this is 3.5 inches. So 1.5 plus 3.5 is 5. and then this is 10 inches. Oops, minus 5 is 5. So from here to here should be 5 inches long, and I should clamp that, and then I can cut. I think I'm doing good, you guys. Oh man. Okay, let me fix that.
I started with 80 grit sandpaper and I worked my way all the way up to 120 grit so it was smooth.
You'll have some more sanding to do, but it's coming along. I want to talk about these knots. One in the back that I took out because the thing is, unless you put some glue or something in to secure it, the wood shrinks and expands and it'll probably just come out eventually. Look how dusty I am. This one here on the front is loose. And so unless I like glue it or something, but it's hard to get it all smooth and clean. So I love the character. I think it's cool, but she's gotta go. I'm worried that if I take the knot out, then this piece will not be very strong.
As you can see, I ended up taking the knot out, and then what I didn't show is on the back side, I put a bunch of wood glue and let it soak in all of the cracks and then sanded that off once it had dried.
Hammered it down. This stuff's gotta come off.
Sanding is not enjoyable, but it makes a big difference. So I really took my time. As you can see, it's almost a year later. And then after I sanded it, I wiped it all clean and put a clear finish on it. I don't have video of that, but I did about 10 coats. I did a light sand and wipe clean in between each coat. As you can see, my dad was helping me with the last one here. We just used that original metal frame, put it on the back side of the live edge, and this is how the table turned out.
We're using it in our newly renovated hallway, and I just love the story behind this side table. It's not just another piece of furniture from the store.
You can check last week's video to see all about the renovation and how I did it with kids, but I am so happy with how this table and everything is coming together. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're trying to upgrade your home with kids, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Our next video is trying to patch this popcorn ceiling. You're not going to believe what happens. Hit subscribe.